Um, let's see. Music's always been something that has brought me a lot of joy, and has been, before I decided to be a musician, has been something that I used to escape and used as an outlet. And so I guess foundations of music for me have always been playing around, messing around, having fun, and that's how all the different instruments sort of started coming in. I'm fortunate enough to have a piano at my home when I was growing up, and guitars, and learnt violin as a kid, and just through having those sitting around, it just sort of became something. And then for my 21st birthday, I got this lovely piano and a loop pedal, and that just let me start putting it together as a bit of a hobby while I was actually still concentrating on other things. And it wasn't until after then that I actually realised how much time I'd put into messing around and having fun, and decided that this is what I wanted to try and do, and how I wanted to move forwards with music. And it's been sort of flat out ever since I've finished university, and it's always been about having fun and about making music that I enjoy and hopefully other people enjoy. And it's always the best reward for me when I see my music creating joy with other people, and I guess that's why I do it, and that's how the genre's evolved. And I have no idea where it's going to go or what it's going to be in the future, but it's always it's always just based out of having fun. Yeah, it's a tricky one. I've been fortunate enough to have some wonderful opportunities up to this point that I've been so incredibly grateful for, and have helped me progress in certain ways, and other times it's really tricky. But at the end of the day, if people are still out there wanting to help me grow in my music and help me move forwards, that's all that I need to keep working as hard as I can to make opportunities and move forwards. So I guess that's my outlook on navigating the music industry right now. It's just continue to work hard for myself and work hard for the others that believe in me, and keep moving forwards. If I had any choice in the world, I guess I could never go past the old Matt Corby, or even Parcels. Maybe Sticky Fingers as well. Just a different one to throw in the mix. But actually, I think I'd love to just continue to work with as many different artists as possible, because it's really cool to go into a space and try create something and see what comes out of it. You always come out with things that you never could have made on your own. So it's quite an exciting journey, collaboration. And if I was to guess, I'd say that there'd be quite a few collaborative works coming out in the future on my end. So yeah, stay tuned. Yeah, so my song Tides, it comes from a place in my life where I realised how many amazing, beautiful, special people there are out there. And not only that, also how everybody's on their own journey. And sometimes you can meet people that are at a different stage in their journey to your own. And that just can sometimes make it difficult in that moment. And it's not that they are any less special or that it's not meant to be, it's just not meant to be right now. And if you try and make things work in the moment, it's just hard, it's tricky. So the realization of that you have to wait for the right time. Oh, I reckon if I was this age back in the day, Beatles could have been a fun crew to hang out with. Then your untouchable superstars, maybe I reckon Ed Sheeran seems like a good dude. Plus I'd pick his brain about how his loop pedal works, because that thing's crazy. But other than that, I think I'd like to keep drinking beers with some of the artists I've met so far. Like, met some absolute legends. Yeah, I do have it pretty good down here. I feel very lucky to live where I do, so close to the ocean, with a spot where I can make music and go out and reset my brain by going for a surf or just going for a walk, bike ride, whatever it is, just getting out of the house and experiencing what the world has to offer, which has always been really important to me. Besides surfing and getting out and about, I'd say love getting creative in the kitchen. It's always super satisfying. Making a good meal, and spending time with friends, and immersing yourself within a community is definitely something that brings me a lot of joy, whether that's going out for a beer or just hanging out, going for a surf, whatever it is, just, yeah. Work hard, but know your limits, and figure out your balance. Everybody's got their own balance. Everybody knows what works for them, but it's about moving forwards and trying your best and figuring out where the balance for you is and how that works for you. And ultimately that'll result in figuring out the best way for you to continue to work as hard as you possibly can towards your goals and ultimately achieve what you want to do in your life, whatever that is. So, thanks so much, Sarah. Thanks so much for always supporting not just me, but so many other people, and I can't wait for everything to go back to normal so we can head back to some more shows and we can see you back in the front row.